Hello everybody, I am back with another video. Today, I have a question for you guys. I wanted to know your thoughts on the recent flood of HD collections and remakes for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Now, personally, I feel like they're a wonderful idea, especially for those of us who weren't fortunate enough to perhaps own a PlayStation 2 or an original Xbox. You know, we can just download these games like Beyond Good and Evil, or we can buy these compilations of games that are all on one disc. I think it's great, but my question, and not so much a concern, but I guess it is just a question, for someone like me who, is in college, and as far as collecting goes, I'm kind of getting out of that, extreme paranoia about having certain games, the physical copies, in pristine condition with the manual and all the inserts and stuff. I'm just not super, intent on getting those types of games anymore, just because, I have to be more cautious about my spending. So, relating to that, these HD collections, is it worth keeping your old physical copies for? Because I can assure you that I'll be getting the Ratchet & Clank HD collection, but is it worth keeping these original copies that I have of the 3 original games? I guess for a game like Ratchet & Clank, yes, for me it is, because these are some of my favorite platformers on the PlayStation 2, but for someone who really would like to get into the Metal Gear Solid games, do I really have any incentive to keep these original games if I'm going to get the HD collection? I don't know. Because if I get an HD collection, such as Metal Gear Solid for the Xbox 360, I know for certain I have no reason and will never put these games in my PlayStation 2 system ever. Because I have an HD collection, why would I downsize that and go play them on the PlayStation 2? Unless you'd previously played through the game and have a save file where New Game Plus is available, there's really no reason to be keeping those games or keep those save files because, you have it on a better looking system and, better looking upgraded graphics. And I just, it's something that, has, I've definitely been thinking about quite a lot lately. And another thing you have to think about is a game like Resident Evil Code Veronica X or Resident Evil 4. These games didn't actually get compilations on a disc. They got, you can download them on the Xbox Live Arcade and the PlayStation Network. So for a game like that, if you download, is it worth keeping the physical copy? I don't know. It's really, I guess, a matter of perception and, based on your collecting wants, desires, I guess it's really going to vary from person to person. But I definitely want to know from fellow people here in the gaming community what your thoughts are because, in another instance is a game like Halo Combat Evolved. I have the original copy for the Xbox. I don't know if it's worth keeping that original game because I can play this online with friends. I can't play Halo Combat Evolved 1 on the original Xbox online anymore because the servers are obviously long gone. So, is there really any incentive to keep that game if I never even... I don't know. It's just something I've really been thinking about quite a lot lately. And another one especially is the God of War games because I haven't even completed either of these games, but I have little reason to go back to them because a recent God of War collection was announced that's going to have God of War 1 and 2 and the 2 PSP games, and God of War 3 might even be in there. I'm not entirely sure. So, for a compilation such as that, is there any reason to keep these original copies, I don't know. It's really, again, a matter of, where you're at in your collecting hobby and what you prefer as a collector overall. But I thought it was an interesting question that I definitely throw out to the community. Feel free to do a video response. Where are you at with the HD collections? Do you really like them? Are they causing you to rethink collecting as far as, if you buy an HD collection and don't already have the physical copies of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, are you going to go out and buy those copies if you see them out in the wild if you already have the HD collection? It's something to think about, and I think it's a nice way to save us money as collectors, but again, there are some people who would rather have the original copies in addition to these HD collections, so it really, I guess just depends. I know for me, if a Kingdom Hearts collection ever came out, you would never see me get rid of my original Kingdom Hearts copies. There's just no way I would do it. So, well, there is a way. I mean, obviously under certain circumstances I would, but, you know, I don't know. It's just something to think about. I'm rambling now. I don't want this video to go on too long. I just wanted to throw the question out there and hear from you guys what you think. So leave a comment below, a video response of what you think about these HD collections and remakes for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Thanks for watching, everyone.